The 45th annual Daytona 500 on Fox is brought to you by Chevrolet. Wherever there's a winner's circle, we'll be there. 104 laps complete. They've given them one to go. We'll go back to green next time by. A carpet of clouds has descended over this speedway. You can see that rain off turn number 2 in the not too distant future, and it's headed this way.
This is why my heart rate picked up considerably. Dale Jr.'s racing to get his lap back. He gets into the side of Tony. Tony gets into the side of Gordon, and Tony turns his car sideways. That's may not look like that much, but when it's 190 mile an hour and you get that far out of shape, lucky to save it. Watch this. He forces his way under him. And I'm telling you, Tony did a great job of hanging on to that bad boy.
And that's why we talk about 3 wide being a bad deal right there.
And Jeff Gordon ended up in 10th place as a result. Here's the field. On the lead lap, there are 34 cars contending for the win. Jimmy Johnson, the leader. Number 48, 15, Michael Waltrip. 97, the first Ford in line, is Kurt Busch. His teammate Mark Martin is lined up right behind him, and that could be a potent combination on this restart. And right behind them, the 2 Richard Childress Chevy teammates, Kevin Harvick and Robbie Gordon. Then Tony Stewart, Mike Wallace, Jeff Burton, and Jeff Gordon.
I just think it's incredible how the complexion of the race, guys he hadn't talked about all day, Kurt Busch and Mark Martin, where'd they come from? Well, you know where they came from? They've been riding around back there because they didn't have to show their hand. Now the show's about to come to an end, and they're up there in the hunt.
96 laps to go. If it does not rain, pace car is in. Jimmy Johnson, starting his sophomore season from El Cajon, California, leads them down for the restart.
Dale Earnhardt Jr., the 8 car, remember, 2 laps down after having that battery problem. He would love to clear Jimmy Johnson to take the lead of this race and get one of those laps back. Well, should the caution come out.
See, right here, he's going to pull Michael by Jimmy Johnson. Jimmy Johnson's hung out to dry. Cakes all dough for Jimmy.
Yeah, because Kurt Busch in the 97, he's in 2nd place right now. They're just going to keep drop kicking Jimmy Johnson to the back.
And Johnson had no choice. By the rules, he had to start in the outside lane.
And did you see the move Mark Martin made from the top to the bottom to hang on to his teammate Kurt Busch, Mark in the 6th car? He's looking a little racy here past that.
We're going to see what all these guys have got now. There's no holds barred now, baby. You let it all hang out. Let the rough side drag. Does it pay to have a teammate? You darn right it does, even when he's 2 laps down. Oh, trouble down here.
I think that's Ward Burton.
Rowdy goes right in front of all these cars. Everybody going to miss him.
Yes.
Oh, he hits the outside wall hard again. Caution is out.
Oh, man.
What do you say, Darrell, all the time? Cautions.
Cautions breed cautions.
The defending champion of the Daytona 500, Ward Burton, driving for Bill Davis, crashes at lap 107.
And Dale Jr. gets a lap back.
Jimmy Johnson's crew chief, Chad Knaus, not happy. And Dale Earnhardt Jr. gains back 1 of the laps he's behind.
That's why you never give up. You know, you sit up there and you say, what the heck is he doing up there? Well, you never know what can happen.
And the good thing about it, no more cars than a lap down. Jeff, he's going to be able to come in, get 4 fresh tires, and go right back near the front again on the inside line.
Yes, he will. And the good thing about that, he's going to be in front of what's going to be happening behind Michael and the rest of these guys, because everybody realizes the race is going to be ended here very shortly if this weather looks like it does off of turn 2. If it comes back in, this race will be over. So basically, we're seeing a 10 to go or a 12 to go type race right now unfolded. Everybody's pushing and shoving. This is the race right now for the Daytona 500.
And because the caution flag comes out and Dale Earnhardt Jr. is ahead of the leader, he gets the free pass because the pace car picks up the leader. He gets to come all the way around.
And one of the most emotional speeches I ever heard was Jimmy Valvano, the coach. I mean, he said, don't ever give up. That's the way racers have to race. You can never give up because too many things can happen. You don't drop your head and pack up your toolbox and go home. You keep racing and you race hard, especially when you got a fast car.
Junior was 2 laps down. He's gotten 1 of those laps back. Let's show you what happened in number 22, the Dodge of Ward Burton at turn 4. He'll be coming from the right side of your screen.
It just looks like he was up in the high side, just lost it totally on his own. There wasn't no one near him behind.
But this is hard impact on the driver's side right there, man. I think he lucked out, though. He hit the left front and then snapped it into the left rear. I don't believe the driver's door got a hard lick.
Going to hook up Burton's car and haul it back to the garage, where he'll join Jeff Green, Jimmy Spencer, Kenny Schrader, and Ryan Newman.
And right now, because where his car is almost at the entrance of pit road is closed right now. Once they get that car drug away, then we'll see pit road open, and we'll probably see a little bit of pit road action, but probably not by the guys leading the race up at the front.
No, I think Jimmy Johnson's the one that's biting his fingernails right now, or at least his crew chief, Chad Canals, because they didn't get that car full of fuel. These caution laps are certainly helping him, but
give him some heroin.
If he goes very long, he's going to be in trouble.
Let's watch from Bill Elliott what happened in turn 4 to Ward Burton. More of the Daytona 500 on Fox after this.
He's up 17.
The Daytona 500 on Fox is brought to you by Dodge. You can take life as it comes, or you can grab life by the horns. Dodge. By Pizza Hut, home of the new stuffed crust gold pizza. By H&R Block and H&R Block Financial Advisors. And by United States Army Reserve, an army of one. With Jeff Hammond, Chris Myers in the Hollywood Hotel just above Victory Lane as the rain is starting to fall under our 5th caution. And a couple of important things happened here because we're on our 109th lap, 270 miles. So if it needed to be called, the race would be official. But on that last caution, Little E and Sterling Marlin got laps back.
Yeah, Sterling right now, he started way back there. Next thing you know, he's worked all the way back to 17th. And Little E's already showed how strong he is. Once again, if the rains would stay away, I wouldn't count him out yet. But the guy right now who made the best gamble all day was
Chad Canals
as well. Jimmy Johnson guys right there. They really made a great little call right there. They only put 1 can of fuel in it, but they were betting the fact that the rains would come before they needed a second can. So it looks like right now they're in the catbird seat.
All right, Michael Waltrip, who led earlier in the race. Let's go down and check with Dick Berger, his crew chief. Dick?
Well, everybody on top of Michael Waltrip's pit box, except his crew chief, Slugger Labby, was sitting here under umbrellas. You don't have one. At least you didn't have one until I showed up. You don't mind the rain?
No, I hope it keeps on raining, too. I hope NASCAR and Daytona haven't paid their light bill so they don't turn their lights on so we can just end this thing and get it over with. But Napa Chevrolet's been good for the last 10 days. As soon as we unloaded, it's been fast off the truck, qualified 4th, finished 2nd in 125 is our teammate, and it's been strong all day, and it just been a lot of hard work. We started building this car back in May of last year. Our big goal after we won the July race was to come back here in February and win this race, and we're hoping that we can do it.
They won here in 2001. It looks awful good for them to win in 2003. Mike?
They're going to red flag the race. The cars coming down pit road behind the pace cars. You watch helmet cam on Michael Waltrip.
And look at him. That's his leg right there. Look how he's all wadded up in there. You know, he's 6'5". I don't know how he gets that big body down inside that race car, but he does.
He's 6'5" with about 5 foot of legs.
And Ward Burton was not injured in that crash at turn 4. Went to the care center. They just quickly released him. Ward Burton is okay.
Hey, Michael, this is DW up in the tower. How you read, bud?
Good.
How you feel, bud?
Bad.
You happy?
Something's up. I've never heard Michael answer a question with 1 word before.
We're told that another car besides Dale Jr. is having electrical difficulties, and that's Robbie Gordon. And not sure if it's the same problem, the alternator not charging, or a different one.
Hey, yeah, what the deal was, Michael, he wanted to get out of there. They're going to put the car cover on. He had to get out of there.
So we're red flagged for rain for the 2nd time today. There's a big band of showers on the back straightaway and over turn number 3. And I'll tell you, NASCAR fans are a hardy bunch, even though they're limited what they can bring into the Speedway. I hope they've got ponchos. Our Pepsi fan cam has been busy today around the grandstand as these folks have toughed it out through 1 red flag for rain, and now here is the 2nd one. The Daytona 500, 109 laps complete. We have our 2nd red flag for rain. We'll be right back.